girls basketball team, state champions. We're open for questions.
Coach Jones, how you feel? First time the school getting a title since 1995 in girls basketball. You, of course, former player, won at Arundel years back, and what an amazing story. Hammond, a lot of people thought they wouldn't not be a part of the mix, but y'all shocked the world, and a lot of people said, only team to go undefeated, by the way, in NPSS play during the postseason this year.
Well, it feels amazing. It feels like all the hard work that we put in got us this far. We knew last year we had a special team, we had a special group of girls, and it was our first time all playing together. So because of that, we had a lot of learning to do. And I feel like this year it was less learning and more playing for each other, becoming more of a team, and then all that paid off this entire season and got us to this point.
Nia, the score's tied at 35 late in the third. You get that chase down block and then the transition pass to Delaney. You guys never relinquished the lead the rest of the way, and it seemed like that really got you going late in the third and entering the fourth. Just how much did that play spark you specifically? I know we've talked throughout the year how much, not just you, but the girls pride themselves on defense.
Just basketball is a game of runs. I feel like the stop that we got, and we're a great team in transition. So just being able to, stop them on defense and then convert that on offense and finish in transition, it felt really good because that's what got us going and that's what gets us going. So I think it was really important for us, to just use the ball and work it in transition.
And Sarah, when we talked after the semifinal, you were saying how, this is bigger than us. We're doing this for our community. Not a lot of people outside of Hammond, necessarily see this as a sports powerhouse. Now you're an undefeated state champion. Just what are the emotions that you're feeling right now?
I think that because we're underdogs, maybe is the way we put it as, I think that it shows that what our community and what our school can be. People need to buy in, believe. The last 2 years, all we have done is believe. We had a first round exit, well actually second round exit, but we lost the first game in playoffs, and then we come back, we rebound, and have this amazing season. So anyone can do anything if they believe by now.
Coach, talk about changing the culture at hand.
I think that just comes with coming into the program and knowing what I wanted. I knew that this was a good group of girls, and there was no reason that they should have even had the record they had before. So knowing the athleticism that was there, just the skills that they already came in with, I think that telling them or just changing the culture for working hard and being competitive, I think that was really what the buy-in was for. So anybody can be good at basketball and just, play just games just because, but this experience that they've had this year, I don't think that they knew it was a possibility initially. And I think that just coming in and trying to give back what I had, because growing up and playing at Arundel and even playing in college, very competitive. The culture was competitive. It was different. So coming here and knowing what they could get and wanted that for them, I just wanted to make sure that I gave everything that I could to provide that for them.
For Coach Jones, and before the game with the pregame handshakes that you guys put the crowns on each other's head. How did you guys come up with that, and what does it say about the mutual respect that you guys have for each other?
I came up with that handshake. I came up with that because, our relationship over time has gotten so we've just gotten so close, and it shows on the floor. Like when we're just running plays, she'll call out a play, and I help execute it on the floor. So that handshake kind of symbolizes that we both, we're just a working machine. So yeah.
And for you, Coach?
I think it's just mutual love and respect. Like, it had to grow and it had to be nurtured. It had to get there. It did not start like that. And I think that buying into the program, being there for her, and her realizing, what I wanted to bring to the table and where I wanted her to be, I think it's just the crown and crown, queen. Like, just recognizing that we both want the same thing and we're being there for each other.
Nia, talk about the improvement you've made as a player from last year to this year.
Last year, I wasn't a captain. We had some seniors that were they played great leadership roles on our team. We had just a lot going on last year with the transition between coaches and just getting to know each other. As a coaching staff, as players. I think this year I've become more of a leader. It's been a long journey, but I've learned my team, and I've learned that we have to go and we have to get in. We have to be hungry. So, just as a player, you know, I've learned leadership. I've learned how to be a great teammate. And my teammates have taught me, you know, just how to be a basketball player and be aggressive. So, yeah.
Asia, for you, after you get hurt late there in the third quarter, you come back a couple minutes later, get those 2 big buckets and then some critical baskets in the fourth. Just what was your mentality as you were coming back in, and just how pleased are you with the way you were able to execute down the stretch despite battling some pain?
I just felt like I had to finish the game for the team. It's the last game, so I really put my heart into this game, and I had to execute because they were respecting a lot for me, all the rebounds, putbacks. So helping them, I had to just wipe my brain of the injury and act like it didn't happen for a second to be able to push through and persevere through the last 2 quarters.
Take one more question.
And Ayana, this trio has led you guys all year. Tonight, with 44 points between the 3 of them to lead you to the state championship, just how fitting is it that the 3 of them who have led you all year stepped up and played their best games of the year on the biggest stage?
I think it just speaks a lot to their character. It speaks a lot to their leadership role. It speaks a lot to their buy-in about what their role is on the team. Everybody knows what they're supposed to be doing, whether it's facilitating and then getting rebounds when we need to, scoring whenever we need to, whether it's getting the rebounds and then the putbacks, being on the defensive end. Yes, we got a couple of fouls that we didn't like, but other than that, just being in deny and doing your part. Hitting open shots when we need to. Just everybody has their role, like even from blocking to having your hands straight up to listening to what we're doing and then executing our plays. They all bought into what their specific role was, and that's what got the job done.
All right, thank you all.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank
you, guys.